If you're looking for a big mountain experience without leaving New England, then Sunday River is your next skiing and riding destination. Located just 3 hours from Boston near Bethel, Maine, Sunday River has some of the most diverse terrain in the Northeast. Join us for the season finale of New England Ski Journal.
So Sunday River is a fairly old mountain. We're almost 60 years. We started really with the help of 9 locals who had a passion for skiing. They had installed a rope tow in downtown Bethel and decided that they wanted something with a little bit more vertical, and had scouted the area on lock to see if it might be suitable for skiing. And one of the locals also happened to be the director of skiing for Gould Academy, which is the private high school in the area. So he went up with them, they hiked to the top of Lock Mountain, they cooked some steaks, and they decided that the following year they were going to turn that area into a ski resort. And lo and behold, what started as 1 mountain grew into 2, grew into 3, and now we're 8 peaks and quite the destination resort. So when you come to Sunday River, you're going to be greeted by just a vast series of mountains. Like I said, 8 peaks. We're actually 3 miles from one end to the other, and we have 870 acres of skiable terrain, but really 2,000 within that because you can ski within the trees so long as there isn't a rope across it. But that sits on top of a 10,000 acre parcel of land. So Sunday River is a big, big resort. We have 2 grand hotels. We have value lodging with our inn. We have a network of condominiums that help us claim the most slopeside lodging in the East. And once you're here, you can learn how to ski through our ski and snowboard school. You can certainly find your happy place in any number of the beginner, intermediate, or advanced trails. Sunday River Ski School is one of the oldest in New England, and it started as Perfect Turn back in the 80s. We're still carrying the Perfect Turn title, and we're helping skiers from never-evers learn how to perfect their turn to experts who just want to refine their skills and go out with somebody for a day to make sure that they have the foundation down. So Sunday River is located in Newry, Maine. We're 180 miles from Boston. We're about 60 miles from Portland, Maine. We are located within the Mahoosic Mountains. If you look from the top of the Jordan Bowl towards Mount Washington, we're actually just 5 miles as a crow flies. So we like to keep the fun going from morning until evening. On weekends, we offer night skiing as well as vacation periods. So you can take advantage of about 11 trails between Southridge and North Peak. We also have tubing, we have ice skating, and series of weekends throughout the year, we also offer fireworks shows. For the skier or snowboarder who's going to come up to Sunday River, planning your vacation really begins before you arrive. You're going to want to go to sundayriver.com. You're going to want to book your vacation or your lift tickets in advance because that's going to save you both time and money. And then depending upon your level, you're going to either choose to come here to Southridge, where we have our lift tickets, we have rentals, we have our ski school, or you're going to maybe go to Whitecap if you have your own gear and you're just ready to hit the slopes and go. So definitely go to sundayriver.com. You can check out all of the information you could possibly need to plan your attack. And then once you're here, you're going to have a tremendous time because you have 8 mountains to choose from.
The day begins. Hey guys, it's Jake again from Summit Ski and Snowboard Buyer here. I'm here to talk to you about a couple of common questions we get and then some new cool technology in the snowboard worlds. One of the most common questions we get is how to size a board properly. The general rule is between your nose and chin for height, but it's really more about weight. So if you're a shorter, bigger guy, you can go with a longer board if you want to. While if you're a taller, skinnier guy, you can go with a shorter board if you want to. A shorter board just means more control, while a longer board means more effective edge length for faster speeds. One of the other common questions we get is what kind of board construction can I go with? Much like surfing, snowboarding is going through a resurgence as far as board shaping. There's a million different board shapes out there. What's good for park, what's good for all mountain, what's good for powder. For instance, this board called the 25 from Never Summer is the brand new powder board out from them. With more of a short tail and a bigger nose up here, you can kind of stand back in your stance and kind of slash the powder in the deep backcountry. Some tried and true tech that's been going on for a couple of years now is a magnet traction from LibTech. This is by far and away the best edge construction for East Coast ice. With this technology, you get multiple points of contact at all times with the mountain. Think of a serrated knife as a board and the mountain being a hot stick of butter. This thing just digs right into it so you can carve some really deep turns. Here at Summit, we have all different types of board sizes, board shapes, and cool new tech. Come on in, talk to our experts, and we'll get you out on the hill real quick.
So thanks again from Summit Ski and Snowboard. It's been another great season with the New England Ski Journal. Love all the time we spent with you guys talking about skis, snowboards, clothing, goggles, tuning, all the fun stuff. Looking forward to seeing you on the slopes. See you at Summit Ski and Snowboard.
Check out Summit Ski and Snowboard in Framingham. The best products from the best brands are all at Summit in our huge ski shop. Browse the clothing selection for the latest in fashion and the best technical outerwear. Pick up the latest skis and snowboards from the area's largest selection. Have your boots fit by our certified boot fitters and get your tune-up done in our award-winning shop. For this winter, Summit has everything you need, everything you want, and more. Summit Ski and Snowboard. Slope, style, life.
What does the Learning to Ski crowd, family crowd, fearless conquer the mountain thrill seeker crowd, cozy sleigh ride, Nordic, relax by the fire crowd have in common? Waterville Valley Resort. Have it all.
Treat your family to a vacation you'll never forget at King Pine Ski Area. 17 trails of wild excitement for all levels. 28 kilometers of cross-country skiing, snow tubing, ice skating, night skiing, and sleigh rides. Winter fun for the whole family. Come to the place where families can laugh, let loose, and play together. Create your own family traditions at King Pine, East Madison, New Hampshire.
If you ski or ride, you already know how much fun it is.
So why not share it with a friend this winter?
Yeah.
Check out our BFF package.
Let's bring a friend for fun.
It includes a lift ticket for you and a lift lesson and rental for your friend. Really inexpensive.
This is such a great sport. If you really like your friend, bring them up here so they can learn how to ski or ride.
Let our ski school teach them more. You enjoy the mountain.
For rates and info, go to Wachisa.com. Hey, Evan.
Yeah.
How long you been doing this?
Been doing this for about 2 hours.
Join us for an all-new season of New England Ski Journal, only on Comcast Sportsnet New England. We'll preview the best places to ski, ride, dine, and relax. And don't miss the gear segment, presented by Summit Ski and Snowboard. Visit skijournal.com for dates and times.
Sup?
Just hanging.
I hear they've got great ski deals here at the Woodstock Inn.
The best in the White Mountains. The weekday B&Ski deal starts at $87 for a ski pass and a night stay.
Breakfast included.
And look around. There's 4 world-class ski hills within 40 minutes of here.
It's enough to make you lose your head.
Oh, dear.
The Woodstock Inn.
Feel free to be.
So to give you a quick rundown on all of our different peaks, starting all the way from the eastern side, starting with over at Whitecap. Whitecap has one of our favorite runs of the mountain, White Heat. White Heat is one of the longest, steepest groomed runs in the east, which is a really awesome spot. A lot of people like to go out there, take some early runs on the heat. Working over from Whitecap, we have Lock. Lock was the original peak here at Sunday River. The first trails cut there in the late 50s. That's sort of the heart and soul of the mountain, a lot of people like to say. We've got 2 long race trails all the way from the top of Loch. That's where we base all of our racing competitions out of, both giant slalom and slalom. Working over from there, you have Barker. Barker is a really awesome peak. It's got a little bit of everything, some nice long groomers, some little spots to get into the glades, some hidden stashes you can find there late in the day. Over from there, we've got Spruce. Spruce Peak is a really awesome spot to start your day. Get some really awesome morning sun, some nice long groomers all the way from the top of Spruce. North Peak here. North Peak is where we have the largest amount of our beginner terrain. Plenty of green circled beginner trails running off of North Peak here. Also has home to a lot of our terrain parks. We've got 5 parks here at Sunday River. The crown jewel of our park system being T72, based just out of North Peak here. It's got the longest super pipe in the east. It's got an awesome jump line up top, working down to a bunch of jib features working down towards the bottom. Across from there, you're getting out towards Aurora, what we like to call the outback sections, Aurora, Oz, and Jordan. Aurora's got some really awesome runs, some of our favorites over there. Northern Lights is a really awesome long groomer. It's got one of our steepest pitches, Black Hole, which is an awesome trail to hit on a good powder day, or if later in the day if you're looking for some bumps. Awesome glades over there as well. Over to Oz. Oz is some amazing all-natural terrain over there. Oz is where we have a lot of our amazing glades and some really awesome pitches. You've got a traverse trail that runs across Oz, Kansas, where you can sort of pick a few lines off of there, and it's a really awesome spot to take advantage of our boundary-to-boundary skiing, which means anywhere that you find a line through the woods, as long as you've got some open trails and it is not marked by patrol, you're more than welcome to hit it. And lastly, but certainly not least, is Jordan. Jordan is our most westerly peak, some amazing views out towards Mount Washington and the presidentials from there. It's got one of our favorite long groomers, Lollapalooza, and it's got some nice steeper terrain on both Rogue Angel and Excalibur. Greatest thing about Jordan is it's the home of our Jordan Hotel. You can ski down Lollapalooza, take a few runs, stop in at Sliders, and also Jordan, with the higher elevations back there, you can always count on an extra couple of inches of snow back there, so that's always a crowd favorite.
It's not just the 8 interconnected peaks. It's the 135 trails and glades, the 870 skiable acres, and more than 52 miles of non-stop skiing and riding fun. If you ever wondered what a powder day at Sunday River looks like, let's check out this epic morning of fresh turns.
In a slumber, you were only sleeping, finding yourself crowded, surrounded, and you can't lose the knot around your hands, a soft and silent cell. The waves are above your head. They gathered and melted and lifted to the size of a mountain right above your head.
When you strive to be a world-class destination resort, you better offer something more than just snow. Sunday River delivers. From major ski and snowboard competitions to fun events like Pondapalooza and the Great Tailgate, there's always something exciting and entertaining to do. In addition to the endless powder days, beautiful groomers, and challenging glades, you'll need to visit one of the 6 terrain parks at Sunday River. With a wide variety of features, you'll find something challenging, whether you're a novice or an expert.
So welcome to T72, guys. This is our crown jewel, our pride and joy of the terrain park world. Just back behind me here is our super pipe. This is the biggest super pipe in the East, an absolute beast. You can see a few of the young little groms ripping it up behind me. Up here on upper T72, we've got our super pipe with an advanced jump line working down towards an awesome jib park. The jib park down there has got loads of features, anywhere up to 10, 15, 20 features at any given time in there. Going over next to us over here is the 3D Park. 3D Park's got a competition mogul line at the top where we host mogul competitions all throughout the year, working down towards a sort of more intermediate type jib park with a few jump features as well. That lower 3D Park is host to a couple slope style events all throughout the year.
Join us for an all-new season of New England Ski Journal, only on Comcast Sportsnet New England. We'll preview the best places to ski, ride, dine, and relax. And don't miss the gear segment, presented by Summit Ski and Snowboard. Visit skijournal.com for dates and times.
Treat your family to a vacation you'll never forget at King Pine Ski Area. 17 trails of wild excitement for all levels. 28 kilometers of cross-country skiing, snow tubing, ice skating, night skiing, and sleigh rides. Winter fun for the whole family. Come to the place where families can laugh, let loose, and play together. Create your own family traditions at King Pine, East Madison, New Hampshire.
If you ski or ride, you already know how much fun it is.
So why not share it with a friend this winter?
Yeah.
Check out our BFF package.
Let's bring a friend for fun.
It includes a lift ticket for you and a lift lesson and rental for your friend. Really inexpensive.
This is such a great sport. If you really like your friend, bring them up here so they can learn how to ski or ride.
Let our ski school teach them well. You enjoy the mountains.
For rates and info, go to wachisa.com. Hey, Evan.
Yeah.
How long you been doing this?
Been doing this for about 2 hours.
Check out Summit Ski and Snowboard in Framingham. The best products from the best brands are all at Summit in our huge ski shop. Browse the clothing selection for the latest in fashion and the best technical outerwear. Pick up the latest skis and snowboards from the area's largest selection. Have your boots fit by our certified boot fitters and get your tune-up done in our award-winning shop. For this winter, Summit has everything you need, everything you want, and more. Summit Ski and Snowboard. Slope, style, life.
Sup?
Just hanging.
I hear they've got great ski deals here at the Woodstock Inn.
The best in the White Mountains. The weekday B&B ski deal starts at $87 for a ski pass and a night's stay.
Breakfast included.
And look around. There's 4 world-class ski hills within 40 minutes of here.
It's enough to make you lose your head.
Oh dear.
The Woodstock Inn.
Feel free to be.
What does the Learning to Ski crowd, family crowd, fearless conquer the mountain thrill seeker crowd, cozy sleigh ride, Nordic, ooh, ah, relax by the fire crowd have in common? Waterville Valley Resort. Have it all.
Once you've gone big on the mountain and you're ready to unwind, Sunday River has an assortment of great après and dining options. Between the resort, the access road, and the town of Bethel, you'll find everything from sushi to pizza to fine dining.
Right now we're on the Foggy Goggle deck. The Foggy Goggle is located in the heart of Southridge. It has been voted the best après ski scene, best nachos. Every weekend they have live entertainment. There's plenty of great local beers on tap.
It's just been a fixture here at Southridge. There's a great deck here that you can look out over Southridge. You can see everyone coming down. There's great access to view the fireworks on weekend and holiday weeks. It's the quintessential ski bar here right at Sunday River. If you're staying over in the Jordan area, there's a restaurant called Sliders, and they have the best spring deck scene. You can order your food outside, you can get your beer, sit in the Adirondack chairs, and they have my favorite food in the entire world. They have poutine, and you know, we're close enough to Canada that it's authentic poutine, and it's really delicious, and that's worth the trip over there just for the poutine. If you're staying over in the Whitecap area, there's the Shipyard Brew House. They have all their shipyard beers on tap there, including the Prelude, which they usually have that until the end of the season, which you can't necessarily find in other restaurants around Maine, so it's a little good insider tip there. And they have these amazing blueberry beer battered wings, and they're absolutely delicious. They do this amazing kegs and eggs breakfast on weekends. It opens at 9, and they have their full bar open right at 9. So if you need a little hair of the dog, then Shipyard is a great option for you. If you're looking for a more kind of quintessential, stereotypical Maine experience, there's Camp, which is located at the Summit Hotel. They recently remodeled that entire area, and it's beautiful. They have wood paneling from logs that were actually from the old logging days. They dredged them up from the bottom of a river, and they used it to panel the ceiling and the walls, and it's beautiful in there, and they do a fantastic job. If you like Scotch, they have upwards of 40 different scotches that you can order, and they'll pair them with whatever meal you get, and they're just super knowledgeable about Scotch. They've got a great selection, and all of the food is locally sourced and made by hand, and it's delicious. And I mean, just for the atmosphere itself, you have to go in and at least get a drink at the bar, because it's unlike any other restaurant up in this area. No visit to the Bethel Sunday River area is complete without a stop at the Matterhorn Ski Bar. It's been voted the best ski bar in North America numerous times, and there's a reason for that. They have the biggest Mug Club membership, and it's like you're not a member of the community until you get your mug at the Matterhorn. They've got amazing pizza, some of the best live music in the area, and if you want the most just jam-packed, active, just awesome experience late night, then you definitely want to stop at the Matterhorn.
When you're ready to turn in and relax after a fun day on the slopes, Sunday River has plenty of great lodging options for every budget.
Sunday River has 2 large hotels, one kind of bookending either end of the resort. You've got the Grand Summit Hotel, which is located in the Whitecap area, and then you have the Jordan Grand Hotel, which is located over in the Jordan area. Both hotels have full amenities. They've got spas, there's ski in, ski out, they have amazing restaurants. The Grand Summit Hotel is located over in the Whitecap area. It's just a perfect location for families. It's ski in, ski out on a beginner area so the kids can get out. There's an Olympic-sized outdoor heated swimming pool, which is just fantastic. You can actually sit in the hot tub and see people skiing down White Heat, which is our signature advanced skier trail. And they also have amazing food in there. There's Camp, the restaurant that's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Over on the Jordan side of the resort, there's the Jordan Grand Hotel, and they still offer a full line of amenities such as a full spa, pool and sauna area. They have restaurants, dining, and timeshares available as well. So if you want to stick around for more than just a weekend, there are plenty of options for people to get a little piece of Sunday River.
Whether it's the wide variety of terrain, the endless options for après and dining, or the great accommodations, Sunday River is sure to be among your favorite skiing and snowboarding destinations. Thanks for watching New England Ski Journal.
The moon has learned in Maytown to fractals on the wall, signboards on the mall. The longing drips unexpected.